Man Cave Club. Bleu De Cauffe.
All right, Jimmy. Welcome back to the Man Cave Club, brother.
Back in the Man Cave Club. Talking about France today.
Vive la France.
Whatever that means, man.
Now, I love European garments. I particularly really like clothes that are made in France.
Yeah.
Mainly because they fit me so well.
It's not the first time you've talked about this on the show, so
Bleu De Cauffe.
yeah, that's the brand in question, right? That's
Yeah, this beautiful work jacket I picked up from them. I have to say the fabric is very, very nice. And it's very unique. It's this ultra fine woven sort of a cotton twill
yeah.
material. It's pretty heavy, it's pretty thick. I don't know if you could pick up the colors. It's not really necessarily like an army green color. It's sort of halfway between a brownish and a military green.
It almost has like a bronze like undertone like hue to it. So a
Right.
little more of the brown. And I think some of what comes through is the shininess. Like it has almost like a moleskin or like suede like reflective like shine to it because it is so like finely buffed.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing that stood out to me was like when I saw you the first time you came by my studio wearing that, I was like, man, that thing is like it like jumps out at you and the fabric like really jumps out at you first. And then like it's screams quality. You know, if you've ever had a experience with a moleskin or like nice suede products, you know, you kind of get accustomed to like that like there's a specific sheen to fabric where you're like, okay, I know that's gonna feel quality the second I touch that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this work jacket from Bleu De Cauffe is like, man, it's nice. And then the second thing that jumped out at me is that kind of distinctive bottom hem, the way that that rounded feature to the bottom and how that kind of comes together.
Right, very reminiscent of the original French blue chore jacket.
Totally.
Originally they were blue. Style. I would assume that this is it's based on an original
Very
pattern.
old pattern. Yeah, totally. I think we shared some photos of even old like original French chore jackets in our chore jacket episode.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean, I think it's cool. The name of the company, Bleu De Cauffe, kind of comes from that, right? Those jackets that the railway workers wore. And so it's cool to kind of have something, even though it's not blue, it's a gorgeous green color, but that goes with the name and the heritage of the company. And, you know, really, I would assume would be kind of one of their like, you know, hallmark kind of pieces, like a core piece.
Yeah, it's some serious provenance here, right, with this jacket. I just love it. I mean, it's such a cool jacket. I mean, the material, the design, the manufacturing. Yeah,
the insides, the stitching on that inside hem of it's like, man, there's a lot going on there. It is well built.
Right.
It fits you really well too. What size did you go with?
A small.
Small.
I probably could have went with a medium.
Okay.
If I wanted to layer. Because I tend to be, from time to time, I'm in between sizes a lot.
Yeah.
But personally, I like things that are fitted. So I tend to go with the smaller size. Yeah. If it's a jacket and I think, oh, I would like to layer under that, then I will go up a size.
Got it.
It is a little tight on my shoulders here.
Yeah. But the arm length looks good and the torso length looks good. So,
yeah,
you know, who knows? It could be, one of those fit things. But it's cool. Is there anything going on the inside? Are there interior pockets to it? Or?
Yeah, there is one interior pocket, which it's unlined, but you know, there's one interior pocket here.
It's soft on the inside though. It doesn't feel abrasive really. So
it's a simplistic design.
Yeah.
To me, there's beauty in the simplicity of this jacket.
Yeah.
Right. Just like a denim trucker jacket. It's like very simplistic in a way.
Yep.
But it's just perfect.
Yeah. Totally. Nice big buttons. Reminds
Yeah.
you kind of like a deck jacket, almost type buttons.
Yeah, the buttons. This jacket is 100% made in France. Every component of this jacket
Very cool.
is manufactured in France.
I actually really like that you can see the stitching of the interior pocket from the outside. I like that they don't try to hide that.
Right.
Because it's online, like what could they do except for, you know, make it lines, you could hide that or put more pockets over that.
Sure.
Like there could have been ways to make it more elaborate to hide that, but actually I think it's kind of a cool like utilitarian look that they don't try to hide it because it's originally not something
Yeah.
the original chore jacket makers would have cared about either, right?
Right,
So-
exactly. Yeah.
Trying to hide
And
it.
I like that aspect of it too,
Yeah.
where they realized we need to put an interior pocket
Yeah.
in this jacket,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But like you say, I mean, they could have, maybe hid it behind one of these pockets, but then the pocket would have been smaller.
Totally.
Probably too small for a cell phone.
Yeah, it's cool. It's great, man. It is a really cool
Yeah.
color. I think does it come in other colors?
Yeah, it comes in like a lighter beige and a navy blue, and I
Cool.
believe possibly a black.
Yeah, the navy blue. That would be sharp. I could see you like wearing that like to a night out on the town. It's classy. 'Cause I like bags, and I carry a bag.
Right.
At least the past like 7 years, I've carried a bag very similar to this. I've carried the Filson original briefcase, which is a classic bag. I know our buddy Carl Morawski has one, did a video on it like years ago. And it's a really well designed bag, fits all my purposes. So when I saw this, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of getting me pulling on my heartstrings because I'm really attached to that bag.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know
Of
if
course.
I don't know if I could replace that bag. I don't know if anything could replace that
Right.
bag, right? So, yeah, this is the Musette from Bleu De Cauffe, and it's really nice.
Oh, good.
It's really nice. I'm very happy with it.
Great. I'm glad you like it.
I've been daily carrying it now like 2 weeks. 2 weeks solid, everyday use at work, and I love it. There's a couple things I like that are different. I wouldn't say they're necessarily negatives to me, and we'll get into that. But right off the bat, a few of the things I really like are the quality, obviously, but it's super lightweight. I really like how like just light it is. It's made me realize how kind of heavy that Filson bag is.
Yeah.
Even like just empty.
Right.
Like I'm constantly checking to make sure that I put my large iPad in this because it doesn't feel like it's in there.
Interesting.
Like the
yeah.
weight, it is. I'm like, oh man, is it in there? And I'll like put my hand in there. I'll check. I'm like, okay, it is in there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it just feels so
Because
much
you're used
lighter.
to carrying that certain amount of weight.
I love this cotton. This bag is 100% cotton or leather. So 100% cotton and leather. I love these just totally over-engineered connection points for the strap to the bag. Like they're so cool. The leather is really thick. It's probably like a 9-10 ounce leather.
Yeah, that's beautiful. The details are beautiful. They have their little brand stamping on the snap and the buckle.
Oh yeah, the front of the buckle's got the brand on there too. Nice leather trimmed. The inside like a laptop, computer pocket is like a felt cotton.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Right, and they also make all leather bags too.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Which also
I've
is
seen
great.
on their website.
Totally. Yeah, and kind of more traditional, like they don't all have this like rain flap. Some of them they just have like more of like the typical briefcase fold over.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So I think this thing actually fits my style better than my previous bag. Just like the looks, the aesthetic of it. I was kind of on the fence about this, but I think because the top opening doesn't zip, it is nice to have kind of the full coverage flap. I feel like my stuff is secure.
Right.
And it also offers like a nice kind of easy access to these front pockets. So when I'm walking, I'm storing my keys in here, and I don't have to fully open the bag. I can kind of just like with my hand manipulate this up reach into this front pocket, get my keys out, and kind of fold it back over.
Okay.
With that, so I've been able to kind of make that. That was one of the things I was concerned about, not having just like a directly accessible open right there. It's just kind of, you know, I'm a creature of habit. So
sure.
Like, how is this going to work, right? But this flap is easily manipulable with the latch still on there. Mm-hmm. And then one thing that just took me, it's kind of a small thing. It seems silly, but manipulating this latch just took some time. When it's not on you, like when it's on you, it's really intuitive to open it. Right. But when it's off you, if I'm accessing it from out here, it just took some time for me to like get the right angle for my finger.
Yeah, the right pressure point.
Yeah, but it's flawless, and it is like the tactileness of that snap is like very satisfying when you latch it in and when you undo it.
I love that.
It's so nice. So, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
It's a gorgeous bag, man. This is a really nice pocket on the back too, like a full length pocket, accessible from the outside on the back.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like everything is very well thought out. The ultimate in form follows function. It has to work, right?
Yeah, and it totally does. Yeah. One thing I was concerned about too was maybe that this strap needed like some kind of pad, but the width of it is fine. Like 0 pressure points.
It's not cutting into your shoulder.
Super comfortable.
Right.
And it really is like a comfortable bag to wear every day. I've been pretty pumped on it, man. Not gonna lie. And I don't want to say for now. It's definitely replacing the Filson. Maybe at one point I'll circle back, but I really like this thing.
That's a good sign if it's replacing the Filson, because Filson's a pretty high bar.
Absolutely, you know? I think so.
Yeah. So the interior pocket, this felt inner pocket, and that is removable. It snaps out of the inside of the bag.
Yep. Nice little laptop sleeve, and then there's a zippered pouch on the inside, and then just kind of like a nice large cavity. Mm-hmm. And I think we were talking that this with this removed, it could almost be like an overnight bag. It's certainly big enough for the way you and I probably pack.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm a minimalist when it comes to packing for sure.
Absolutely, I'm there with you, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, the days of overpacking are long behind me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, again, there's beauty in the simplicity of this thing. Yep. It's very minimalist in a way. It only includes what is absolutely required.
Totally. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't have like a kind of useless novelty, it's which I appreciate that kind of. The more, I think maybe the older I get, I like simplicity. Mm-hmm. I like things I'm using every day to be just a little more minimal. There's so easy to get so much clutter in our lives.
Absolutely.
And so I really appreciate a well thought out, simple design. It causes me to carry less with me, to have less.
Right.
Sure, yeah. Like I was saying about maybe some more pockets on the inside. But if there's more pockets on the inside, I just fill them. I find a reason to fill them.
Right.
And do I actually need that stuff? I don't know. Probably not, right? Because I don't have them, and I'm getting by just fine. I've been using this daily, and it's been a really nice bag.
It's a beautiful bag.
So the beauty and the simplicity, that leather is so thick, it is still breaking.
Bleu De Cauffe, wonderful French company. Shipping was fast. DHL, within a week we had both products.
There's so much on their site too, other than this, and pick up a bag, pick up that awesome fisherman sweater, pick up one of these chore jackets, and you'll be looking fly, for sure.
So Bleu De Cauffe, thank you for making such beautiful products, and we'll definitely be ordering a few more items from them, I think, in the future.
Yep, definitely. And we'll have links in the bio or in the description for both of these items and more, and that stuff helps out the channel. So if you want to check their website out, guys, go ahead and do that, and comment and like all the YouTube stuff. Helps motivate us to keep going.
Absolutely.
This, so.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us again in the Man Cave Club, where it's
Jimmy and Paul
talking about it all.
Thank you for joining us in the Man Cave Club.